herb for healings. 10 speed. We won't be able to double, that's for sure.
Who you brats think you are, the Dawn Brigade?
Well... time for Battle of Pride. This is probably my favorite boss theme in this whole game. Oh yeah, I love Battle of Pride. It's a really awesome boss theme. You can totally jam to it. I want to have Micky get the kill. Not Micky Sue. Bring it on, Pugo.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah.
You give Prophethies a bad name. Ha! You like charity? Come closer, I'll show you some charity.
These people work hard to feed their families and your scraps. And you come along and see what little they've earned.
Shut up, kid. I work hard too. You were honest once I've sold you all for an honest penny.
Oh, you ass. Time for some more Battle of Pride. Damn it, Eric! The fat lives on. Alright, down goes the Pugo.
What just happened?
And the chapter is over. Alright.
Fantastic! We won! It's just like you said, Micaiah, they were no match for us. Yune, come here!
Sweet. All's well that ends well, huh?
You did it! Thank you so much. We owe you our lives.
You there! What are you doing? Stop immediately!
Oh no. Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. Begnion soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? Huh. I agree. We mustn't be caught. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run!
I'm sorry, we have to leave. Ah, no. Thank you again for all you've done. Now go. Run! Hey, lady, my name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime.
Sure, kid.
Hold it! Stop right there! Who are you building that, soldier?
Oh no.
General Jarod? When did you arrive? Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at. Why did you nothing but yell at them?
Oh god, it's Jarod.
Sorry, sir. We suspected they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. So they're like Robin Hood? And the Merry Men?
They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior. And what have you been doing with this band of fools? Twiddling your thumbs? Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them. I see. I'm beginning to understand. How do you mean, sir? I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are.
Whoa, he's serious.
You there! Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
This guy is serious business.
I don't care who they are. The more the kick they have in them, the more fun for us. Don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is weighing thin. A little fresh scheme is just what I need.
Mommy, help me! This Jarod guy is mean!
And that concludes the prologue of Part 1. Now onward to the world map.
Manly Man Narrator, go!
Tellius, the year 648, early summer. The northeastern nation of Dain lost a bloody war with neighboring Crimea 3 years ago. Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Dain, and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Begnion Empire. Dain's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Begnion's occupation forces have gathered all Dayan men of fighting age and put them to work in labor camps.
Ugh.
Their work is brutal and void of purpose, designed to break both body and spirit.
Damn, that sucks.
The remaining population faces poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band of young heroes has escaped the Begnion army to form a group called the Dawn Brigade.
Or the Fail Brigade,
Hunting
depending
for
on
a
your point of
free
view.
Dayan, they alone have stood against Begnion's forces. They alone have shouldered the hopes of their nation.
Kinda like Jesus, except not as awesomely.
Among the company is a young girl named Micaiah,
Micky
who
Sue,
is said to possess mystical powers.
and more.
The people of Dayan have come to know her as the silver-haired maiden.
Because we're Animu and we're like
They
that.
have come to think of her as the savior for whom they had been waiting. Begnion's forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Micaiah's ability to sense impending danger has thus far allowed the Dawn Brigade to evade the Empire's grasp.
Oh yeah, this game is awesome enough to have a voiced narrator narrate all the world map scenes. Fuck yeah! Chapter 1, Maiden of Miracles. By the way, that narrator is awesome! His voice is absolute sex. Anyway, meanwhile, the Dawn Brigade camp.
How should we explain yesterday to Sothe and Nolan?
It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Begnion soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war, and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Begnion dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares to stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country.
Sothe! And Nolan too! Welcome back! I'm glad you're making one piece.
Made it, sorry. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present. But you're unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame is catching up with us. Begnion patrols are everywhere, and it took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Begnion here in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is... Ah, that's what did it. You had a run-in with bandits?
And Begnion soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry, we only wanted to help. We were careless.
We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice?
I'm afraid so.
Damn it, girl! You can't allow me what you know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or staves is a rare gift. Almost unheard of. If anyone saw you do it, you'd be given away immediately, and I don't know if I could keep you safe.
I know, Sothe.
I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave at once. Correct. Ah, but it would be nice to eat just one meal apiece. Ha. That's manly Nolan for you. At an alley in Valsa. So the crew's all gathered here. This way's no good either. Begnion soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten could sneak past them. It looks like this really is the least guarded path then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers.
There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly.
We can't wait for Sothe. The stairs of the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first to secure the way. Micaiah and Leonard will cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one.
We'll be careful.
Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Begin Chapter 1. Alright. And now we have an escape mission. We have to escape this bloody map in 10 turns. If you're playing on easy mode, you have to defeat this guy, Isaiah. He's in Ramaiden. He drops a steel sword. Thankfully, through his low strength, he doesn't have a lot of attack speed. Only 10. But he does have critical +5, so you should be aware of that. Joining us today is Mr. Nolan Man, the shrewd fighter of the Dawn Brigade. He's actually supposed to be the true leader of the Dawn Brigade. Well, no, not Leonardo, fuck off. He's actually supposed to be the true leader of the Dawn Brigade, but somehow, some way, some reason, Micky's actually taken instead. Fuck. Nolan should be the main character of this game. Anyway, being the calm, collected, shrewd fighter he is, he kicks a lot of ass. He has a steel axe and vulnerary, and he's in the hill. His stats are very well balanced. He's actually somewhat of a rare breed of speed fighter, rather than power fighter, which we're used to in Fire Emblem. Kinda like Othin and Halvin in FE5. He's more or less like the Osmond of your team. Except he doesn't have a lot of defense, instead he dishes out a lot of damage instead. Anyway, let's visit this house over here with Leo.
You there, you must be. You need to say a word. I should go in your eyes. Take this and go quickly. You've done so much for Dean's poor. Show me something to turn.
And we get a vulnerary. Thank you very Thank you very kindly. If English were my native language, which it is, I probably would have a lot of easier time speaking it.
Captain Isaiah, just as you said, a group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley. How generous of them! I'll wipe out their advertisement exploits to our commanders back home!
Sounds like a douche. Anyway, especially in hard mode, you want to have Nolan bring up the Vanguard and be your character's wall for a while. He has more than enough HP and quite a bit of defense to take at least a few hits, even on hard mode. But the one thing you should worry about is the fact that Nolan has a steel axe, which lowers his AS by 3.